Today we have a mission. I need to put a window privacy film into my front door window. Let me show you why. Hi, my name is Judith. I live with a chronic illness and this is my life. I bought a window privacy film to put into my front door window because, well, I think I have 3 reasons. First reason is because I have a dog. And my dog puts his nose into the window from time to time. And even though I clean my window pretty much every day, I would need to wash that window 5 times a day. And seriously, I don't feel like doing that at all. Who wants to clean the windows every single day? So that's first. And as you can see, I have a curtain in my front door window. And that's pretty much because I didn't want people to see inside the the house, especially if there's vendors or not collectors, that's not the right word. Not collectors, um peddlers or people that wants to sell you stuff. We kind of have a lot here in this neighborhood. Um, so I didn't want people to see inside a house, but as you could see, I had to tie a knot in it because, yeah, Dash. So I have Dash that started to play around with this particular curtains because I have curtains for my entrance wardrobe. I don't know where you put your coat anyway. Yeah, so I do have, but she doesn't play with them. Well, she does, but she goes like underneath and comes out. But this one, for some reason, she just started playing with it. But what? Laisse faire. Laisse faire. Let it go. Give me this. Give me this. My dog doesn't like, for some reason, he doesn't like when the cats play, or if it's like out of, if it's too, if it's getting too wild while the cats are playing, or even if we play with the kids, if it's too, he seems to see it as we're fighting anyway. So when the cats are playing, he starts barking at them like that, and he took away the toy that she was playing with. She says, "Girl, you need to stop." Anyway, yeah, so she plays with that curtain, and that curtain is held by some magnet, right? What do you think happens? Yeah, it's always falling. So that's the other reason. So first reason is dog. Second reason is people. I don't want people to see inside the house. And thirdly, I had I had a solution for the door, but Dash decided that it's not gonna work. So I need to put a film so I will have no more noses in the window. I will have privacy and no curtains will be destroyed by the Dash clause. So I need to figure out how to do that though. So let's open this. I decided to go with a, you can't see it really, huh? It's like leaves. Because I like green. Green is one of my, well, I have a lot of favorite colors. Just depends on what we're talking about. So my favorite colors are red, green, purple. And anyway, so my living room is supposed to be like woody, wood, iron, and green accent. But when you have kids, well, it's more colorful than those colors. So I feel like my house is in disarray right now. I was feeling sick, not chronic illness, not chronically ill sick, but I had a very big headache, and I think I have like tension in my neck for some reason. I have no idea why, but it gave me like a hard headache for 2 days, and I still feel it. The headache is not there anymore, but I still feel it. And I also had like a tummy ache yesterday that I wasn't feeling it at all, and I feel like the house just there's a tornado that went through it while I was not feeling well. That's what I feel like, because my son decided to do Legos, and since his project is not finished, he left the boxes out. On the living room table. So, okay, so let's see. So it's a clear window film, but it's like frosty, so people won't be able to see inside, but it will let the light in, not out. Because I don't have big windows in my house. Well, I find, and the way my house is placed, um, the sun goes from side to side from my house, so I barely have any sun that comes in, or not for long. And I don't want to hide the windows because I like to have the natural light, but I need to do something about that window because somebody decided that um, decided that she would destroy the curtain. So it's a like leaves on it. I thought it would look nice. So now I have to measure and cut. And it's nice because it's not like it's not there's no glue on it. It's you install it with water and dish dish soap. Well, you install it with there's no glue on it, so you install it with dish water and dish. Access denied. There's no glue on the film, so you can install it with dish soap. Dish soap. Oh my god. Dish soap and water. So it's really easy to remove if you don't want it anymore. So let's measure the window, cut the film, clean the window, install the film. We have so many salespersons in that comes around here that I needed to put a note. No salesperson, right? It's easy. Don't come onto my door and try to sell me something. And I also put this because in the past year, um, I live in like it's kind of a big it's like a big neighborhood where I live in, and there's like a main street that cuts the neighborhood in two. And on the other side of that main street, people we have like a Facebook group for our neighborhood, and people were saying that there were salesperson, quote unquote, that were really insisting in coming in to see the how do you call that? Oh my god, my words today. I think it's gonna be awful. To check on the air system filtering, whatever, and see if it was clean, needed to be changed, or the water heater tank needed to be changed. Anyway, so it was like suspicious a little bit. And since I'm pretty much alone every day, all day, until my husband comes back or my son comes back from work, I didn't really wanted to open the door. And anyway, I don't want to buy anything. Before I didn't mind saying no, thank you, but we had so many come in that I put that note on it so I don't have to answer the door. But there's one time that, two time actually, that I got caught, if you'd like. One, he had the person had a box in his hand, and I thought it was a delivery from Amazon or other store because we order very often online. So I open the door and I see that it's not a delivery. So I look at my note that's in my door. I have the door open. So I open the door like that, right? And the note is just here, right? So, and it's like at eye level. So I look at my note and I look at the guy, and he goes, no, 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 I don't want to sell you anything. It's just that we opened a new butcher shop. I was like, yeah. And we offer this box so of frozen meat. And I'm like, no, thanks. I'm not interested. He said, no, no, it's free. I said, no, no, it's not free. It's free now, but I bet I need to book an appointment for you to come and explain to me what's this all about, right? He says, yes. I said, I'm not interested. I'm sorry. Then I closed the door. I said, oh my God, what do you think you're doing? You're selling me stuff. Not like it's not directly selling stuff. Like, I'm not giving you money right now, but you're still selling your stuff. Anyway, the second time I opened the door, the guy had a pad. You know those paper clip pads? Anyway, so he goes to me, he said, I saw your note on the door, but I'm not selling anything. I said, okay. And he goes, I saw that your roof needs to be changed. It does. It does, but my husband's on it. So he said, I saw that your roof needs to be changed. I was wondering if you wanted us to come and give you an estimate. And I said, no, you can leave me your card. He said, no, but I'll give you my name. You can give me your number. We'll call back. I said, I'm not giving you my number. If you don't have a card, well. But I closed the door and I'm like, you're selling something. You like not directly selling something, but so now I need to what do I need to write down to be clearer? So anyway, so what I'll do is I just won't answer the door. And with the curtains, they kind of could see me through it, but with the film, not really. So I'll be able to see if it's really, I'll have the time to process if it's, because sometimes they need our signatures. The delivery person needs our signatures. So I'll be able to have time to check it out. Every time there was a knock or the door rang, I went into a room upstairs and look out but that's stupid because we have a camera on the doorbell. I'm just not connected to it. Well, that's stupid. If I'm connected, I could just look through the camera. Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, I'll still put my note on it because it did make people go away. But anyway, so let's measure this here. So the window is, oh, the light is bright. It's a rainy day, but it's bright. She thinks everything is a game. Can you hold it for me? Thank you. Hi. The window is 60, just a little bit shorter than 63, so I'll cut 63. All right, I think it looks good, right? I thought it would be more see-through, but it's not actually. Not at all. So nobody will see me. They won't be able to see. Let's see how it looks. Can't you, I can't even see the screen. There's too much light. Good thing done. They won't be able to see inside the house at all, at all. So, all right, so I'm done with the front window. I think that will be the only activity that I will do today. For some reason, my brain is just not braining today. It's foggy. I have a hard time thinking about things. I don't know how many times I remeasured the door in front because I didn't remember the measurements that I have taken, and I should have write down what I measured, but anyway, I just keep measuring it anyway. I don't know, but this is done, and now when I think a lot, and that used to be more because now I know, but when I started to doubt that there was something wrong, when I used to think a lot, it hurts like in front of my brain for some reason. It's really here that the cortex part of the brain, that's that's what, like, it doesn't hurt like a pain hurt, but it's like it feels like a cramp kind of thing. It's very weird, but it's like it's always in front. So when I think a lot, that's what it does anyway, and it's annoying and it's not fun anyway. But that will be the only thing I will do today because of the brain, not braining. So Jen asked me about Dash because it's been a while since I didn't talk about her. Dash is a little kitten that my brother saved, rescued from the where he worked. Doesn't work there anymore, but he was working in he worked in a bakery. He was baking bread, and anyway, the bakery is situated far out, um, where a kitten. It was weird that a kitten was found there. Anyway, so Dash, he called her Dash because when he rescued her, he put her in his car so she wasn't cold. And he drove back home. And when he tried to get her out of the car, she went hiding in his dashboard. So that's why he called her Dash. But at the time, he couldn't keep her. His living situation didn't permit him to keep her, but he wanted to keep her. So I told him that I would keep her for him while he gets organized. But yeah, so now he decided that he won't be able to keep her. So I have he gave me the choice: either he finds a family or I find a family or I keep her, whatever. So the problem that arise is I didn't want another animal because when you think about it, they need care. Like they live for a cat, at least 15 years, given so. They might, but approximately 15 years. And I have right now, I've rescued a parrot that I have from a lady, which, yeah, he needs attention as well. So I have right now with Dash 4 animals. The parrot, which he will probably live for 20, 30 years. My dog, Toby, who is 10. My other cat, which we call him Mino, which is cat in French. like a cute word for cat in French, and it's not very original, but that's a rescue as well. And he's about 10 years old as well. And now we have Dash. The problem is that with my health, I'm not getting worse, fortunately, but I'm not getting better. I'm not getting better as the year go by. It's pretty much the same, but I'm getting older. And like everybody else, when you get older, you have less energy usually. Um, and I don't have the capacity of having another animal for another 15 years because she's pretty young. She's not even, Dash is not even a year old in my knowledge, because she didn't even lose her canine yet. Her teeth here, canine. Anyway, she didn't lose the teeth yet, so she's for sure under a year. I'm not sure how old she is though, but I would say probably around 5 months, 6 months old, something like that. Yeah. So I've talked to the family about it, but because I didn't want any other cats. I didn't want any, not cat, but any other animals, just because of the care that they need and that I will probably not be able to provide as much. And my husband and I love to travel, and so that might be a problem. But anyway, I've talked to the kids, and obviously the kids want to keep the cat. My husband is, some days he wants, some days doesn't, but he likes cats. So I sat down with my family and I told them that like, I don't mind keeping her because she's used to being here. She's used to be with the other animals. She lived the loss of her mother and siblings, probably because of who knows what. I don't know if it's somebody that ditched her there or what, but she was left way too young. She should have been nursing still at the age that we found her. So, you know, she's been through a lot already, so we're not keen to find another family. I know she would adapt very easily, but anyway, the kids don't want me to find her a family. So we decided to keep her on a condition that I've put. I said, I don't mind keeping her, but I do need help with the litter, cat litter, because I'm pretty much the only one who maintained the cat litter. My daughter used to help me from time to time, but she doesn't live here anymore. And my husband does it if I ask him to. So what we did is that we're all going to take a day, and we're going to do it every day, each day, so it's not a big chore. If you wait too long, it's more disgusting, obviously. But if you do it every day, then it will be fine. I tried to do it every day, but some days I just couldn't. My husband works very long shifts, so it's, you know, he doesn't want to do it, and you know, the kids want to keep her, so they need to help on that. So for now, that's what's going on. So for now, I'm keeping her. We'll see. It's a condition. If they don't respect the condition, I will have to find her another family, because I just can't add another animal and her needs to my tasks that I already need to do because of my health. So anyway, I will need to get her fixed, because there's enough cats. There's enough cats roaming around. We don't need any more. So she will be getting fixed. I need to call the vet for that. And also there's also the money factor. When you have an animal, it costs money because litter, food, health care. But yeah, so we will be keeping her for the time being. Hopefully the kids will, well, it's been decided in the last few days, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to give her away. Like, in my heart, I don't want to, but my health just cannot handle more stuff, more. And an animal, you need to take care of it. So that's where we are with Dash. All right, so that will be it for me. Please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.